Hey guys, it's Sarah here. It is Thursday, and that means that it is time for What in the World is the Asbury Staff Up to? We are going to spend today talking to Justin and check in on VBS and see how all that planning process is going. I know he's been doing lots of Zoom meetings and trying to figure out all the details. I think we have some final dates. I think we have some plans made. And so we'll check in with him and get the kind of the lowdown on all the details with that. We're also stopping and talk to Rick and see if there's anything that he needs to update us about on that's been going on this week. And then we will also see if there's anything else happening. So stay tuned. We'll be right back with you. Good morning, Justin. How are you?
Fantastic.
Awesome. Well, we are sitting in the youth room, but we're looking at some really fun stuff. What is this all about?
Well, we've been looking all year for it to come, and it's coming around the corner. VBS with Scar Force.
Scar
Our
Force.
Star Wars themed VBS.
Awesome. So plans have kind of been solidified, it sounds like. Give us the details.
A lot of will be changed from last year and previous years, but we are having it July 20th through the 24th, and it will be 6:30 to 8. So we're doing it in the evening this year.
Okay. That should help some parents out, getting kids here.
Yep, and I just sent out an email for a lot of the helpers or previous helpers in the past. And so if you have a desire to help out, make some fun little crafts like these lightsabers, some gack, some other fun little swords and toys. If you have a desire to read and do a lesson, it's pretty simple, right down to the point and fun. Or if you just, have the desire to be an extra or a runner, these kids go to the bathroom all the time and we need people to run them around. Photographers and even sanitary people. We're looking this year having some people going around and just wiping doors and all that exciting things, as well as games.
Some important things, though.
Exactly.
So what's with all this craziness going on? What safety precautions have you set up to take care of the kids? Make sure when they get here that the building's safe for them.
You bet. Well, first and foremost, we're making sure that most of the times the kids are in the one set room in multiple rooms for all the groups, so we're not cross-contaminating anything. We will be using one of our members of the security group going around checking doors. They'll also be looking at the video cameras to make sure, safety is first and foremost here. And then we also, any of the volunteers that will be needing to participate in this, if they haven't in the past or if they need to renew, we have a safe gathering event to fill out online.
Awesome. And you've organized the map, I believe, that kids are going to come in certain doors and leave certain doors.
Yes.
And so the whole cross-contamination thing we're going to minimize that as much as possible. Is that correct?
Yes.
Awesome. So need lots of volunteer help. Obviously, we'll put your email address on this so people can email you directly with hopefully they're volunteering to help. But also grandparents, aunts, uncles, anybody who has kids in their lives.
Yes.
Be thinking about bringing their kids to Asbury's Scar Force. Is there like a theme song that goes with this? Or?
Oh, it's kind of like a cool techno thing. So a little Scar Force. By his wounds we are healed in Christ. We are Jesus' disciples. Jedi. Remember that phrase because it's going to be used a lot this year.
I love it. Perfect. Anything else you want to add, or are we good?
Just first and foremost, the thing is with VBS, before this whole ordeal, I just encourage you, if you have time between now and then, pray for safety, for health, for good weather, but most importantly, that kids' minds and hearts are open for God.
Perfect. Thanks so much.
You bet.
Hey, Pastor Rick.
Well, hey, Sarah, once again.
Once again.
Good to see you.
We keep meeting like this.
We do.
It's kind of awkward.
It's good.
It's good. Well, it's Thursday, so I am checking in with the Asbury staff and figuring out what the heck we've all been doing this week.
Well, right now I'm trying to get my act together for Sunday a little bit. I'm sending you some of our app notes that go on for the sermon for people who get on the app to kind of follow some of the ideas of what I'm thinking about in preaching. So you'll be getting that shortly. And then the rest of you will be getting that on your app
Yep.
So there you go.
There you go.
Also, yesterday, the staff got together, not for a staff meeting per se, but just to kind of brainstorm a little bit what's going on. There's just a ton. I don't know that people realize we're tired.
We are
Our
tired.
brains are hurting.
It's kind of overwhelming.
There's a lot of things that are going on that are swirling through our heads, and as we go through some of the changes, we prepare to open whenever that is. You'll be hearing more about that, and we had a big old whiteboard in the room we were meeting, and just putting all sorts of ideas up on the board. And so just to let you folks know out there, we're just tossing all sorts of things out there. I'm going to warn you, we're thinking outside the box, inside the box, getting rid of the box.
Is there a box?
Is there a box?
I don't even know.
Pass a box or something. But so we're just putting all sorts of ideas out there. We're thinking about what things look like once we reopen, and even what that even means, and those kind of things. So we're trying to prioritize. We're trying to think about, what is it that we no longer need to do? What is it that's essential? You hear the word essential these days. What's essential for us as we move forward here at Asbury Church and so forth? You can help us with that, folks. If you're sensing some things that are going on that you're going, wow, here's some things that really are, being pressed upon me. Hey, shoot us an email. Let us know. We're compiling all of these notes of the think tank of everybody out there, and trying to prioritize some things and so forth. So that's what's going on really in a lot of our minds, which is why we're a little bit worn out. But it's good. It's good. So that's really the biggie. That's really the biggie. And we're still not in stone on anything for sure when we're going to open back up, because we want to do it right, folks. We want to do it right. And I know people are itching to get back, but we want to do it right, whatever it is. Thanks for being patient with us, and we're going to fix a little bit of the little gremlins who were in our sound system or techno system last week, and
I think they figured out the problem, didn't they?
I think they figured out the problem, so I think we're good. But every week provides its new excitement.
There'll be something else.
So there you have that.
Keeps people on their toes, right?
That's pretty much what's going on. So, folks, send your ideas if you have some. There's nothing too crazy. Well. No, there's nothing too crazy.
We'll take it.
Yeah, we'll figure it out. So.
Sounds good. Thank you.
See y'all.
Thank you, Pastor Justin and Pastor Rick, for your time today. It was good to kind of get caught up on VBS and figure out what is going on in that respect, get the dates just solidified, and then to also figure out what volunteer needs we have, and get you guys started thinking on what kids do you have in your life. Not even if they're your kids, but your grandkids, or are you an aunt or an uncle to some great kids who might need a little bit of Jesus this summer? We encourage you to keep that in mind as we move forward. That registration should be live either end of next week or the beginning of the following week. So keep online, watch for those happenings on all of our social medias and websites. So that'll be coming your way soon. And then Pastor Rick made mention of our brainstorming session yesterday, which was a really great time for the entire staff to kind of sit down together and talk about what we've learned from this 8 weeks, 9 weeks, 10 weeks, whatever it's going to end up being, and what we hope to accomplish moving forward, taking those lessons that we've learned and moving forward with those. So one thing I think is surprising, well, maybe not surprising, but one thing that we do definitely want to take with us is that we have had a really successful online ministry going for the last 8, 9, 10 weeks. And so that's something we're going to carry forward. So even though the majority of you guys out there are super excited about walking back through our doors, we've had people around the world watching our live services on Sunday mornings, which is mind-blowing and very exciting for us. And so we want to definitely nurture that and continue that. So that's something that I'm going to be working on is specifically, but if it's something that's touched your heart that you really want to get involved with, be praying about that, because we are going to be looking for you. We're going to need people on Sunday mornings to monitor the chats, to welcome people, to pray for people, to kind of be online in that respect. But we're also going to be looking for people throughout the week. And if you love being on social media, hey, let me tap you to help me work on our social media. It's a big job these days to keep track of all of our streams and all of the things going on. And so if there is something that you would love to be involved with me in, send me an email. I'll put my email on the video, and send me an email and let me know if being a social minister for Asbury is up your alley. That's going to be coming too. So there is a ton of stuff to be praying for. We really appreciate all of your guys' prayers out there. We are trying to do this reopening and this balancing act correctly and right. And we want to just bless you guys out there with all of that. So any prayers you have, please send them our way. So as we wrap up today, again, we just thank you for being out there. We thank you for the support of these crazy, stupid little videos that I've been doing. We thank you for your financial support, for your prayer support, for just being a part of what we're working on here at Asbury Church. So you guys are awesome. We really appreciate all you out there. And again, if there's anything that we can do to be helpful to you, if you're feeling alone, if you need groceries picked up for some reason, it doesn't matter. Just give us a buzz, let us know, and we are happy to help you out. We love you guys. We'll talk to you soon.